event. That message, a follow-up to this interview with CBS News' Margaret Brennan just last week. Listen.
The real question is what can we do to improve the weather forecasting of this nation, to use science, to use better assets, to really do a once-in-a-lifetime investment to upgrade the system so that we could have given people in Kerrville more time, more warning, and the same for tornadoes and hurricanes and fires. And so I think what we're learning is that in this last week, we've had 4 events that have all broken huge records for weather and precipitation. That means more flooding. So we know now we're having more extreme weather. What is our response to that? To make sure we never have another Kerrville again.
And Democratic Senator Maria Cantwell joins us now. Senator, thank you so much for your time today. So in your letter today, you laid out 5 recommendations for the president. Can you tell us about those recommendations?
Well, Mugo, you've done a lot of weather stories just in the last few minutes, so you can see why we need more accurate assessment of what a storm damage could be and how to better prepare people. So we want to make an investment in the next generation of technology that allows you to analyze those storm particles better and better predict through new modeling what the impact might be on a community. That way you can tailor the warning systems. You can give Americans more information in more time so they can respond.
And what exactly do you want to see from the Trump administration now that they have this letter from you? What kind of action do you want from them?
Well, I would hope that President Trump would realize that the European model, which gets a lot of play, particularly among weather forecasters, has been able to more accurately predict weather events in the United States, and that the United States should be the best at predicting weather within the United States. And that the president wanting to respond to Kerrville, this horrific tragedy that cost us so much life, that we as a nation can now resolve ourselves to do better by making these upgrades. So I hope that my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, this isn't a partisan issue, it should be bipartisan, and let's get about the fact that the technology can bring us better answers today.
And Senator, as you're speaking, we're looking at video of damages, so we clearly know that there are some real-world impacts to weather forecasting. What is your message to the families in Texas and other states, too, who are dealing with the loss of loved ones in severe weather incidents?
Well, I come to this issue because my state is one of the most disaster-prone states in the nation. So it can be earthquakes, it can be fire, it can be volcanoes, it can be landslides. We've had it. And I've been through similar situations to Kerrville, where we lost dozens of people, and we could have given them better weather warning information that might have prevented some of that damage and loss of life. So as we now see, technology is here that can give us better forecasting, modeling, and give us more advanced warning. So we want to get that implemented. We should remember the people in Kerrville by doing so. And that kind of thing actually saves you money because it basically allows you to prepare ahead of time. So we're spending now trillions of dollars on storm. Every hurricane is costing us billions of dollars. Even the estimates from Kerrville are $18 to $20 billion. So what can we do to get better weather forecasting, data and analysis, and better plans in place to help both people and property?
And you mentioned funding there. That was going to be part of my next question, because admittedly, as you said, this should be a bipartisan issue, trying to solve it and prevent the loss of lives and all the damage that we see as well. But then I'm sure there are others who are going to say to you, where's the money going to come from? We don't have that money. What do you say to that?
Oh, the money will save you money for sure. The kind of investments that you can make here are about taking a $20 billion event and saying if we would have done these things in advance, it wouldn't have cost us that much money. So if storms are costing us this much, we have to come up with better solutions. And those solutions can be preventing fire, can be doing a lot of things that are helping us prepare for now the fact that we have more weather, rain, precipitation in local areas, even things like landslide mapping, because we have so many places in the United States that are now vulnerable to these huge amounts of precipitation. So this is about good planning. It's about good forecasting and having the best technology that is now available to us. So I think, my colleagues will want to make those investments. And I think that even the White House will want us, the United States of America, to be the best at weather forecasting in the world.
Yeah. Senator Maria Cantwell, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.